There you are.
Oh, hi. Am I the first one here?
You are.
I get
Probably.
nervous.
Oh, people won't start to come for another 5-10 minutes, I think. I'm gonna fiddle around with some stuff, so just ignore me here.
Okay. I could turn off my video, I think, too, if that
Either
helps.
way, I'm just trying to find out how to let everybody in without having to okay them. Let's see.
Oh, goodness.
Select them all in.
Oh, giddy.
Come on. Stop. Erg. Let's I wrote this down somewhere. Can I fucking find it now? No.
Oops.
Hey, Sandy.
Hi, Sue.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you doing?
Oh, good. Of course, none of my computer stuff is working.
Uh-oh.
Other than that, it's like,
Mm.
so I have a interesting setup that hopefully will work. Yeah.
I just got a new laptop and it's like I had a desktop before, so I just turned it on. I know the first time I went on a Zoom meeting, so I had to call my daughter. I can't get a picture. What's that? Trying to figure it out. There's no camera on my monitor, my big giant monitor. So I was like,
I have a camera, but suddenly the speaking part didn't work, which is a little bit difficult if you're trying to do a Zoom meeting.
yeah,
So
if you're trying to host, yeah, that would make
yeah.
make
So
a
now I'm
difference.
working on my laptop with
That
my
sounds good.
big one in front because
That's what I'm doing. Same thing. That's
Yep.
what I'm doing too. Yeah.
35 people on my little tiny laptop's not going to work. Now I'm trying to.
I'm so proud of my baritone section. I'm so proud. Every single one of them's
Oh, good. Good, good, good.
signed up for today. I'm really, really pleased. Oh, in fact, we got one of them's going to be a
There's Patty.
volunteer, I guess.
Oh, yeah. Good. My Patty's a volunteer. You're one of them, aren't you, Patty?
Yes, hello.
Okay. And Anne and Michaela. Okay. You're
Yeah.
looking radishing.
As always.
I'm going to test something on you, Patty. I want to see if I can spotlight you. There you are. Okay. Remove spotlight. Okay.
Yeah, and I'm trying to set it up for portrait on my iPad here so that you could get the whole, my whole body, but it's still switching to landscape. So I know there's an option in
You
here.
look like your portrait in what I see.
Oh, yeah, but in my view, I see it as landscape. So I'm gonna check and see if I can, I know there's an area in there somewhere to switch it to portrait, but I'll dink around with that while you ladies chat.
Well, I'm going to try to figure out how to.
So who's first anyway?
Anne,
Okay,
my tree.
I get to take notes first then.
Yeah, and you're second. And then
Okay.
Michaela is
Right.
Michaela Phillips, I believe. Is her last name.
Okay.
What was I going to look for? Oh, how to let everybody in without. Buddy.
Will we be video taping this?
Yeah, it's already recording right now.
Okay. Otherwise, I'd hit my video recording button. But
There's
yeah.
nothing like joining the baritone session and seeing three beautiful basses.
Hi there. How's it
I
going,
read
Jeff?
the fine print. It said we could join if we wanted to.
Oh, sure.
Yeah, I've signed up for the bases. I want to get
Yeah,
as many
so-
PVI sessions as I can in.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Starting to do PVIs in the chorus now, so.
Okay. I gotta start doing the waiting room, so I might be out of. Okay. Yeah. Hi, Cheryl.
Hi, everybody.
So I had one of those faculty learning moments last night
Oh,
Did?
where I'm supposed to, be the moderator here, and I go to check everything out and I have no sound on my computer. And I'm thinking, well, that's not going to be very helpful.
no.
Oh man, I tried everything. I called my brother, who was the webmaster for a stock market place, who should know all this. No. So now I got to admit all these people. So now I'm on my little tiny laptop. So you're all about this big. Oh, well,
Great. And you
good.
look great. So,
that's important because it's early.
yeah.
Oh, people are starting to show up. Good. Now we just need Drew, who is notoriously late. So we'll keep our fingers crossed.
Oh, okay.
I want to know how you blur your background so I don't see my.
Oh, pretty easy. So if
Stuff.
you go to the video
Where's the
video thing on the bottom, there's the little up,
Oh.
little carrot, little arrow. And you click
Video.
there and one of the choices is blur my background, which if you could see my background, you would know why I did that.
No, I see mine. That's why I want to do it.
Yeah. It's the arrow right by where it probably says stop video. Oop, I got to go to the waiting room.
Okay.
Tall. Oh, here's Drew. Yay. The
See
instructor
all
here.
this stuff. Can't figure this out yet. Oh, stop video. Maybe that's it.
No, it's not stop. It's
Oh.
it's
I know, but choose what would
blur
the
background.
Oh,
There you go.
I learned something already. Okay.
And you're not even a baritone.
I'm done.
You could leave now.
One thing.
I'll take it.
Hey, Dottie.
Hi, everybody disappeared, so I'm gonna go back out and come back in again.
Okay, we can see you.
All right, I can't see anything.
Hmm.
Oh, just a second.
I
Oops.
love this blur background.
There we go.
There you are.
Ooh. Nancy. Hi, Nancy. She's a great true baritone.
Oh, there's Michaela. Okay, good. You're third up, right? Michaela? There you go.
There are two more coming from my chorus also.
Yeah, I just let someone in. There we go.
I just got back from a run, so that's why I heard it.
Sue, I haven't seen you since New Zealand. I don't
I
think.
know. I was just thinking the same thing.
How many years ago? Is that 2018? Was it?
That's been a while.
Yeah,
That was so fun. I want to go
it
back for a
was.
long time.
Was. I think we're gonna go back someday.
Yeah. Be nice to see all the stuff we missed because there was a lot.
Well, we stayed an extra week
Oh, that's nice.
and toured the Southern Island, and it was wonderful. That's great. Should have stayed longer.
Yeah. My mom and dad did it for like 2 months. They rented a van and
Uh-huh.
it's very cool.
There are a lot of those vans. What were they called? I didn't know what they
Yeah.
were at first. Those little green things,
You go to green ones,
green
yeah.
vehicles. Yeah. It's cool.
I don't know for that many months. I'd have to get a separate one for my husband,
Oh, yeah.
who just
Or
went
bigger one.
downstairs. Okay, P.4, 16.
Are we all supposed to mute ourselves?
Yeah, or I'll mute you all before it's time to start. We're supposed to have 33.
No.
We only got a third of us here, but it's not time yet, so.
It's kind of fun getting a whole bunch of baritones together in one room. We'll have to talk details. Organization, that kind of stuff.
The group name is for that. Nerds. A nerd of baritones.
I don't know if I should share this. I have a cartoon. It's one of those Gary Larson cartoons. I don't know if you've seen this one.
I can't read it.
They're all gathered around and there's one guy outside waiting and they say, Henry, our party's total chaos. No one knows when to eat, where to stand, what to. Oh, thank God, here comes a border collie. That was baritones as being border collies.
Yes. Perfect. Unhappy version.
Anna, you're not going to do the visual today? She turned on her.
I'm eating toast.
Oh, okay. All right, I won't look.
It's not what you want to do as a singer.
No,
I'm hiding.
you got to eat.
I did blur my background though. That looks really good, Sue.
Yeah, it's pretty handy when you have a messy background. Or a boring
Yeah.
one. Here comes Sonia, another bass, sweet.
And is Shelley coming this morning? Joining?
She said she is.
Oh,
Yeah, she's got 1 minute, so hopefully. I'll text her.
well, that's what I was thinking. Oh.
So is Ann Whitetree here? She's our first victim. Oh, I don't see her, Deborah. So Patty, you might end up going first. Where'd you go? Oh, there you are. There's too many people and you're too tiny. There's Drew. Oh, he's all ready. Let's see. Well, I have that it's time to start. And No Ann Whitetree, correct? Speak up. Okay, so I guess, Drew, you've got Patty. But first, before we start, I have some things to go over. So let me get my little list here. Oh, alrighty. So this is the first of our next installment of North by Northwest Presents. These sessions have been designed for you to grab nuggets of ideas, inspiration, and information from Region 13's finest. I am Sue Middleton, and I'm the moderator for today's session. I have been a Sweet Adeline for over 30 years. I currently sing with Jet Cities Chorus in Federal Way, and I've been with them since the start. And I'm also an associate member of Pride of Portland. I'm also part of the Region 13's communication team. So you probably know me because, let me let someone in here, because I do all the internet stuff. It's a technical term. But this morning, it's not about me, it's about you. And we are presenting PVI's Underglass for Baritones. And let me give you a couple of housekeeping items. Please mute yourself unless you're the recipient of the PVI, or if Drew asked you to unmute, he'll let you know how he would like to handle any questions. Secondly, we are recording this. I lost my place, primarily for learning purposes, but also as an archive. However, we might use parts or all for future marketing or promotional spots. And while unlikely, we cannot guarantee your image or your name will not show up on the internet. So if you do not want your face or your name to have that possibility on the recording, please change that now. And finally, this is going to be a tough one because you're all baritones. Please refrain from offering your own coaching or suggestions. Even in chat, that's what we have Drew here for. Feel free to share positive encouragement in the chat, or to post questions about why Drew has used a certain technique, or to respond to direct questions from him. There's so much to be learned from observation, and I know you'll all do a great job on that. So our facilitator today is Drew Osterhout, and yes, that's how you pronounce his last name. He is one of Region 13's amazing faculty members. He's the musical director of Pride of Portland Chorus, the bass section leader of PDX Voices Mixed Chorus, and the proud baritone of the men's quartet Argonauts. He makes his living teaching private voice in the Portland area and online, and teaching intro physics at Portland State University. He sings all the parts, but he says baritone will always be his home. And with that, Drew, take it away.
Thank you, Sue. Hi, everybody. Thanks for coming this morning. Sue, you said it, at the heart of barbershop is the baritone part. I think every part has something to teach us. We can learn a lot from every part, but as baritone, you kind of have to be able to do everything and do it in a way that doesn't stick out of the sound, but yet is still reinforcing the sound. So I have a book on barbershop ballads from, I believe, the 1930s. And I wanted to just read to you a short passage as Sigmund Spaeth, the author, is writing about the parts. I would like to read you the passage on baritones. Baritone, my baritone, what can be said worthily to convey the full significance of your responsibility? Without your cooperation, the quartet is only a trio. With you at your best, it becomes a constellation. I just thought that was very pretty, but it's true. A quartet without a baritone mostly has the chords, but it feels hollow. It feels like there's something missing, and our job is to fill in that missing thing. My philosophy on baritone is heavily influenced by the incredible Kevin Keller, who will, every time he coaches a group, he makes sure that those baritones are not doing what they're normally told to do, which is to hang back in the shadows. He says, baritones, your job is to balance the leads, to fill out the chords, and to provide what he calls an anti-melody. So The style of baritone that I'll be talking about today is a style that, yes, is accurate, yes, is aware of where you are in the chord and the balance, but is not afraid to be heard. So there's a whole lot we could say, but I really want to hear our PVI participants. It looks like, Sue, correct me if I'm wrong, that we're still waiting on our first person. So we're going to skip and pop over to our second person, who I believe is going to be Patty Hale.
Yeah.
Patty, how are you doing today?
I'm fine, thank you very much.
Well, welcome very much. Thank you for volunteering. So who do you sing with?
I sing with the Olympia Chorus.
Ooh, hey, it's my hometown. Okay, you sing with the Olympia Chorus and you sing baritone. Oh yes, there it is. Okay, wonderful. And what would you like to work on today?
Okay, I would like to work on keeping the same voice from my bass voice to the treble clef. Try to achieve the same resonance in my upper range that I have in my lower range. I feel like I resonate better in my lower range. And there's a baritone again. In the chorus, I need to work on that once more in the upper range.
Okay, so I'm hearing you say that we're looking for vertical consistency of sound throughout your range. Okay, yeah, I love that. So I'll just ask you to, you've been singing it all today? I know it's early. Yeah, perfect. Okay, so first things first, you want to check in with how we're holding the instrument at all times. This goes for any part, anywhere, any singer. I like to feel a little buoyancy in the knees so we can move. I like to feel grounded into the earth, feeling the ground pushing up under my feet so I feel solid contact. And then if you can imagine releasing the head upward and just a little bit forward. You'll get the same sensation that we get from the Rob Mance tall back of the neck without a lot of that pull on the back. Yeah, so nice and balanced and ready to go. Can you give me we're gonna inhale and just sigh it out. Beautiful, beautiful. Imagine that you just got home and you're sitting after a long day and you're sitting down in your comfortable chair and it's the sigh of contentment and free movement of air. Let's see how that feels. Beautiful, beautiful. Okay, so now let's trick your brain and don't worry about singing it. Just give me a sigh. Beautiful. Okay, cool. So you can still put voice on it. The difference that I'm trying to point out, and I want to make a solid point of this, is that when we go to sing, often we do a lot of things that can get in the way of the free resonance that we're looking for. So if you side with voice, it might sound something like, something like that. Yeah, see if you can channel that feeling. There you go. Do that one more time, but pay attention internally to the sensation of moving air and how much effort it takes to make that happen. Go ahead. Cool. So now if we can take that same feeling and channel it through singing, now we're just going to put a little more intentional voice on it. Good. The movement of air is the same. The feeling in the body of release is the same. Let's go the other way. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Okay, and one more time, sighing down. Top to bottom. Lovely. Okay, so let's do just a little bit. Do you have a piece, a song that's going to allow you to sing both ends of this range? Yes, you're nodding. Beautiful.
Yes,
Okay. I'd love to hear something. And I hear the resonance you're talking about. You have a lot of nice free sparkle down there in the lower range. Upper range is pretty too.
Thank you. So it's our contest ballad, If I Give My Heart to You.
Oh, I love that song.
Yes, it's everybody pretty much knows it, so I thought I'd pick one that was
Perfect.
with along. Okay, so I'll start. If I give my heart to you, will you handle it with care? Will you always treat me tenderly? And in every way, be there.
Awesome. Lovely, Patty. Wow. That's lovely. You know, I just want to point out to the peanut gallery as well, the amount of the amount of storytelling that is already coming out in Patty's voice is wonderful. Like, I don't hear hiding and just precision. I hear a really like, I want to just listen to that part. That's lovely. Okay, so can I hear that back half where you pop up into your upper range one more time?
Okay.
Can you start in the middle?
No, I don't tell you this.
Great. Okay, cool. So then here's what I'll say. Yeah, what can you just do that one more time? Is that the note? Okay.
If I can do, always treat me tenderly, and in every way, oh, I took it up a little.
I was like, wow, that's
Yeah.
a C. Okay. Okay. So brief thing about the voice.
Okay.
We are taught to fear and despise the quote unquote break in the voice, this thing. But that is something that's natural. It's part of the voice. Every single person has it, whether or not they show it to you. So if you want to keep a quality of voice outside of that normal range, you want to, you have to make a special request of your voice, because it's going to change gears, which means that the more grounded you are in the body, the more released you are in your head and neck, the more ability you will have to maintain that upper register. So where are the leads, Patty, when you're up on that high B?
I don't have my music.
Okay, but hazard a guess. Are they above you or below you?
They are below me.
Yes, they are. Okay, so baritone 101, when the leads are below you, what do we do?
Well, usually we won't overpower the leads,
That's right.
but that part is the baritone tiddly. So
This is the baritone tiddly. Absolutely.
Yes.
Absolutely. So we're aware of the leads underneath us, but we are coming out. That line right there, shoot. Can you start one more time from the beginning of that section? One more time from the beginning of that section. I have a thought, but I want to be sure.
So start where I start usually?
Start where you start. Let's just do that.
Okay. Yeah, okay.
Okay.
If I give my heart to you, will you handle it with care? Will you always treat me tenderly? And in every way, be
Okay. So you said it's every way. Yeah.
Yes.
Can you just sing that much? And can you cry sing that? As if
Sure.
as if you're feeling deep emotion. Okay, cool. Yes, thank you. Let's go even further. Let's go all the way so that you're feeling that we're seeing the sadness and the emotion on your face. Every way, let the cry come to your voice.
Okay. Really overdo it. Okay.
Really? Oh, yes. Yes. Good, good, good. Good. Okay. So, with that little bit of cry in it,
Yeah. Okay.
does that feel different?
Yeah.
Top note. Do that one more time and feel the sensation of singing that in your body. So with that sense of cry. Okay. How does that feel versus when you were singing it before?
Well, it's more emotional instead of baritone, get the note perfectly, that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yes.
Straighter.
Yeah. What we're trying to do there is ground ourselves and sort of anchor so that we can sing wide, as we did if we sang it down an octave. Can you sing it down an octave and see how it feels?
Every way be there.
Can you bring the same line that you had up higher? Beautiful. Now with that same connection down an octave with minimal change.
Every way be there.
Yes. Yeah. So the goal is to get that butter up high up in the range. Yeah, that every way be there. So that we have line coming through the top. Can we take it back up now? And so what I would characterize in your lower range, you've got this wonderful richness. As you come up higher in your range, just because of the mechanics of how the voice works, it's going to be more difficult to get that feeling of warmth. But if you have a little bit of sob in the voice, but without compromising line, I'd be interested to see what that does. So let me clear up my explanation. So we're still going to have that sob in the voice, but we want to maintain. So we have a consistent wall of tone the entire way through. So sob, but wall.
But wall, solid tone.
Solid tone. Yeah. Something like that. Try. Yeah. I'm gonna make one suggestion. Can you save the turn of the diphthong a little bit later? Yeah, do the barbershop thing. Cool. The only part that I'm hearing come out now is it feels like it is coming out as a little more covered than the rest. So I like to think the word they on there. Try that. Yeah.
That didn't sound like it had a lot of cry in it, though.
It didn't. No, it didn't. But it had that clean thing. So can you connect the things that we just did and add the cry back in?
Okay. All right.
Yeah. Your microphone is ducking out. I can't quite hear you the whole way through. Partially because you're making nice solid sound.
Okay.
What's up, Sue?
Oh, sorry. So two things. One, somebody suggested that maybe, Patty, if you turn down your microphone, you won't cut out so much.
Oh.
And also, Drew, how long are the PVI supposed to be?
We are pretty much at time
So it's 15 minutes.
no.
Yeah.
with
What I
this one.
thought.
Mhm.
And Anne
Yeah.
has shown up too.
Hooray! We have Ann. So then I'll just wrap up. Patty, you said that you really want to work on consistency throughout the entire range of your voice. I
Yeah.
hear a lot of that already in your sound. You have a wonderful, clear presence, and I think there'd be a lot of basses that would be really excited to sing with you, as the baritone's job is to make the bass sound better. You have that richness in your lower range, you have presence in your upper range, and there's a solid connection there. So I would continue to work on allowing your voice to come out and connect the entire way through. But yeah, do you have any further questions for me before we're done?
No, that's a good start, and I will do my homework and teach the rest of the baritones in the chorus a little bit of that as well. So thank you.
Give it
very
a
much.
shot. Give it a shot. Wonderful work. Thank you, Patty.
Thank you.
Okay, so I think next up is Anne, and when I find her, I will spotlight her.
While she's doing that, do we have any people who want to shout out some things they loved about what Patty did? Got a lot of nice jobs, Patties in the chat.
Hey.
Really lovely resonance. Okay, well, thanks everybody. Yeah, what a wonderful instrument. Okay, hi Anne.
Hi,
It's good to see you. How you doing this morning?
I'm good now that I could get on Zoom, so that was great.
All right, I'm glad you figured it out. You on a phone right now?
Yes,
Yes, you are. Okay. What behooved you to volunteer today? What would you like to work on or talk about?
I like to learn, so I'm quick to just jump in. And
Okay.
so, and mostly it's my high range, but I have 2 sections of a song, so I wasn't sure which one to start with. So,
Okay. Well, so you want to work on your high range.
well, just so that it's clear and powerful, I guess, but for a
Okay.
baritone.
Okay. Well, will you sing a piece, a chunk of music, one of your 2 for us, and we'll see what we see.
Okay, let me make sure I have that. That's F G. Let me just.
I love how everybody so far, all 2 people, have had their own pitch taking mechanism. It's so nice.
Okay, love letters.
Ooh, love it. Yeah.
And from the start, straight to heart from your heart.
Great. Thank you, Anne. We're going to have you sing again. Sue, we've got, I'm having trouble hearing your audio as
I
well. So normally what we'd want to do is we want to turn on enable original sound. Do you know how to do that, Anne? Have you ever done that before? I know you're
No,
on a phone. Ah, beans. Okay. This is the joy of Zoom. Okay. So then if you are going to come up next today, please do a Google search on enable original sound on your device. So briefly what's happening is, for everybody's future reference, if you're ever singing on Zoom, what happens is that Zoom likes to find consistent background noise and cancel it out. So when you go, woo, and you have a lovely consistent sound, it's like, great, consistent background noise, whoop, and it ducks it out. And all of a sudden is what we hear. So, so we'll play with it. We'll try a couple different things, but just be aware that that's the thing that happens. Okie doke.
So Drew, would it matter? So I see on my screen original sound for musicians on. Does that?
That's for you.
That's for me. Okay. So
You
not
can't
for
turn
Anne.
it on for other people, unfortunately.
Right. Okay. Never mind.
If you're on a laptop, I can get you there quick, but Anne, you're on your phone. I honestly have no idea how to do it. So we'll work with what we got. So can you, maybe if you're closer to the device.
Sit in, I'm gonna have to
Yeah,
sit.
try that.
I can do
Try
it.
that.
Do you want to try that again? Okay. And from the start, who's the strength
Okay, that was a little bit. I could hear you a little bit, but so I'm working visually at the moment. Can you just sing the first? Can you just sing the first? The first words are right from
And
the start. And darling.
yeah, I can do it more face. I can do that.
Well, that's not what I'm asking. But so what are the first words? Can you just say them?
And darling, then I read again, right from the start.
Beautiful. Can you do that one more time? And notice how it feels to just speak those words.
Okay. And darling, then I read again, right from the start.
Beautiful. Okay, now here's the challenge. Can you say those words as if you're a human communicating and not a human reciting? Meaning
Okay.
if someone said, well, what did you do then with my email?
Okay. Okay. All right. Darling, then I read again, right from the start.
Yeah, listen to that. Okay, feels different, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, so here's what I'm getting at. Well, can you do that one more time? And to the best of your ability, watch yourself do that and see if you're, and see what it feels like to say those words. How do they feel like in your mouth?
Darling, then I read again, right from the start.
Beautiful. As you sing, that was lovely. I felt the feeling there. Now, can you do exactly the same thing in your mouth, but we're just going to put notes on it? I don't even care if it's the meter of the song, whatever it takes to feel consistent.
Okay. Okay. And darling, then I read again, right from the start.
Okay, cool. Okay, cool. So what did you notice that was different?
More energy, like almost like a tingle. It was like that forward. I couldn't wait to say the word, the music, the words.
Yes, I love that. I love that. Couldn't wait to say the next word. So there's a presence that we're getting, a natural articulation that it makes it easier to understand what you're saying. Can you do that one more time, singing it with the sensation of speaking it?
Okay. And darling, then I read again, right from the start.
Okay, cool, cool, cool. Now, we're going to keep that same sensation in the mouth, but we'll bring back that sense of tall. So from, and darling, we'll go, and darling, then I read again, on your notes.
And darling, then I read again.
Yeah. So we are treading a line. This is difficult to do between sing and speak. And we fell on the singing side of the line. We had a little, then I read again. Then I read again. Yeah. Can you just sing, then I read again?
Then I read again.
Lovely. Okay. Can you rest your hand on your chin like so, as if we are thinking, this is just sitting here lightly as a monitor, and I'd like for you to say the words, then I read again, and notice how much your jaw moves.
Then I read again.
How much does your jaw move?
Well, if I'm holding it too tight, not much.
Okay, well, this is a monitor and not a shackle.
Okay.
So, then I read again.
Then I read again. More, a lot more than, yeah, a little chewy.
So, do you need to chew it?
No.
And darling, then I read again. How does it feel like to allow the jaw to be relaxed?
Okay. And darling, then I read again. Oh, that's better.
Okay,
That's
do that again. Let's get that feeling.
And darling, then I read again.
Lovely. Okay, leave the hand there, same sensation. I don't know what your notes are, but can you sing from And Darling, Then I Read Again?
And darling, then I read again.
Already there was less jaw movement than before. Lovely, lovely. Okay. I think something that I'm hearing here is a classic baritone thing. We want to do it real good, and by God, we're going to do everything that we need to do to 100%. And so we tend to, all of us tend to overcommit into things. And so when you're leaning back and using your natural speech resonance and allowing your body to relax, your sound is coming through more freely. So we want to hear you, the human. You don't have to put on anything else to be a baritone. You are. So keeping that sense of smoothness, allowing your jaw to relax and be free, and then just moving air is beautiful. Can you sing a little bit more? So starting right there.
Okay. And darling, let me get right from the start. Straight from your heart, from your heart.
Cool. I think I'm hearing you pop up on the word heart. Can you start? So again. Can you go right from the start?
Again, right. Oh, wait. Let I read again right from the start.
Can you have a little more abandon? Right from the start. Just let it come out. Whatever sound comes out, even if it's this, is fine. Let's just let it happen.
Do that. Let I read again right from the start.
Say start.
Start.
Heart.
Heart.
Cart.
Cart.
Yeah. So if you can we right from the start? Can it be like can it be closer to that sensation of speaking it? I said that in the weirdest way, but you're very smart. Say right from the start.
Right from the start.
Cool. Did start felt a little non-speaky to me. If you speak that word too. Right from the start.
Right from the start.
There you go. Right from the start.
Right from the start.
I'm getting a little right from the start. Right from the start.
Okay. Right from the start.
Better. Yeah, we're just looking for consistency, and I heard that sound pop out as different from the rest of your line.
Okay.
So, can we bring back right from the start now?
Right from the start.
Awesome. And you're starting that sound with beautiful energy. Can we, instead of making the last note the target, can we make the breath at the end of the line the target? So, okay. Right from the start.
Right from the start.
Yeah, do that again.
Okay. Right from the start. We'll do it again. Right from the start.
Yeah, that makes a huge difference. We're ending the phrase, and I feel your energy coming all the way through. Can you start there and go on?
Yeah, okay. Right from the start. Oh, wait, I have to look. Hold on. From the start. Oh, okay, I was like looking. Okay. Right from the start.
Great. Yeah. What I'm seeing, you have so much lovely facial engagement. That's wonderful. You're obviously really enjoying what you're singing. I saw this is the second time I've seen this sort of shoulder tuck to the front. So I'm not saying ha. I'm saying just notice when you're doing that in your body, and we don't have time to play with it right now, but experiment. Notice where your body moves as you sing. A lot of us rock from foot to foot. or will lay your head from side to side and sing a line with yourself in a particular position and see how that feels. And my guess is that standing centered and released is going to be the freest sound that you like the best.
Yeah, let's try this. I'm gonna stand, but put the phone closer.
Great idea.
So we're from where? Did you want? And I didn't even ask.
Yeah, I think we're pretty close to end of time.
Okay.
So can you sing the whole thing one more time, just straight through? And we're looking for consistency of line and just releasing the sound out.
And darling, stray from your heart, from your heart.
Yeah, boy, I wish I could hear you more because you look great. So I would say, yeah, when you're having trouble with, when something's just not feeling right in your range, something that doesn't feel like it's locking in, try speaking it a couple of times, then sing it like you speak it. I recommend recording it. And then you may have to do a little bit of movement to bridge your speaking voice back into your sung sound, but you're going to get more presence and more resonance for free using the voice that you use every day.
Okay.
Yeah. Any further questions for me?
No, thanks. I'm just going to take it all down and look at, and thank you.
Awesome. Thank you, Anne. Thanks for fighting through it to get here and be with us today.
Thank you.
Hey, Anne. Any quick questions from all y'all baritones out there, or thoughts, questions, or things that you enjoyed about what we just saw with Anne? While you're doing that, I'm going to say hi to Michaela. Is it Michaela? Can you check which microphone you're using right now? I see you wear a headset, but it doesn't sound like I'm hearing your headset. Can you give me some test 1, 2s? Oh boy, I'm just getting nothing now. Oh no, it's the morning of sound issues. So while Michaela's working on that, we're gonna make sure to get Michaela her full time. But I wanna open the floor for quick questions. If anybody has something that they'd wanna ask about, now would be a good time. And you can raise a hand on your screen. It's probably the easiest way. It'll pop you to the top and I'll be able to actually see you. Deborah, what you got, Deborah?
I'm just impressed with all of the sound issues that you're having, but recognizing how much you can
Testing
hear
1,
with
2.
your eyes. I'm
Testing.
so impressed.
Well, thanks, Deborah. We do what we can, and we hear what we see.
Testing.
Hi, Michaela. Hey.
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you now.
Okay,
Yeah.
great.
Okay. So we're gonna see what we can do, see what we can get through with some sound issues. But it's great to have you here with us. Thank you for volunteering, and tell me a little bit about what you, who you sing with, and if there's anything in particular you'd like to work on today.
I sing with the Kids Up, the Kids Up with Adeline's chapter, and ASC. And I get nervous a lot. And so I would like to learn how to get air, like that wall of sound that you were talking about, and get the muscles, out of the way.
Okay.
So to speak.
Anybody else in the room get nervous, by the way, by a show of hands? Yeah? Okay, cool. I thought, it would go away, but it's never gone away. So you're not alone, Michaela. It's part of the experience. Um, you're doing great, by the way. What I heard you say is that when you get nervous, it's hard to find the that consistent presence because you feel like instinctive tightening in your lips and in your jaw, or
Yeah, in my face,
in
like
your face.
right here. It just
Okay.
starts to kind of go like that.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, let's see what we can do. Let's see if we can simulate that sensation. And so to do that, I have this lovely group of people who are going to listen to you while you sing something. So would you mind giving us just a piece of music, and we'll go from there.
Okay.
And if you need a pitch, I got it, but.
And I'm fairly new to the baritone, so I'm I'm going to use my music if that's okay.
That's great. Briefly, so first of all, welcome to our grand and our grand order. How long have you been singing barbershop?
I have actually been singing for about 5 years, and I've tried all the parts, and so I very much love baritone.
Yes, our people. Okay, well, welcome. I'm really glad that you're with us. Okay, well, then would you sing a little something for us, please?
If you let me love you, I will always love you. When somebody loves you, it's no good unless he loves you all the way.
Great. Thank you, Michaela. Yeah. And I heard you the whole time. Woohoo!
I learned from the other two, so thank you for that, Patty and Jen.
Okay. I love that song. Will you just take that one more time now that we've got the first one out of the way? And you're in D, is that correct?
Yes.
Beautiful. One more time, please.
If you let me love you, I will always love you. When somebody loves you, it's no good unless he loves you all the way.
Awesome. Thanks, Michaela. Okay, great. Well, immediate presence in your voice. I hear your emotion coming through in that, in your performance. Your nerves are not making it out here. You're fooling them. So well done. Okay, so let's talk a little bit about. Let's do a couple quick things. So when we're nervous, our heart starts beating faster, and our breaths get a little shallower, and it's hard to stand still, and our mouth gets dry. As I'm sure you might be experiencing one or more of these symptoms.
Yes.
So that's something that's going to happen. That's just what happens when adrenaline hits your body. Having some adrenaline in your bloodstream improves performance. So it's not about not having those sensations. As anyone who's tried beta blockers might tell you as an anti-anxiety, you don't feel anxious, but the sparkle isn't really there in the performance, that sense of presence. So step one that I try to do is embrace the sensation as part of the experience. And the less that I fight it, the less I get muscularly locked up and just trying to stay free. Now, you specifically talked about face muscles. There's like a lot of them. Can we do some silly things really quick?
Okay.
I'm a big fan of silly stuff when we're singing. It really helps us get out of our box. So
can we just sing that? But I would like you to move your cheeks like this as you sing. So it'll be like, I'm gonna love you, whatever your notes are. And just sing those notes through that space.
Okay. If you let me love you.
Good, good, good. We're probably going to have you just sing that part several times. How can you do bigger circles? So that when they're together, you're really getting your lips like a fish lips. You'll have to, you'll have to relax your lips, let them happen. If it doesn't feel silly, we need more.
Okay.
If you really love me,
If you let me love you.
yes. Keep.
I will always love you.
Excellent. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. Nice. Okay. So, does that feel different?
I love it. Yeah.
Okay. So, can we feel what the lead in my quartet would call lazy face? So what we need to do to allow our face to be rubbery and pliable as we move it is release it and just have it be really lazy and not work very hard. Yeah? So,
I don't know.
yeah, this may be an unfamiliar sensation. Cool. So what if we push our lips forward with our hands, and instead of moving, letting our face muscles be in control of our lips, we're just gonna sing on whatever sound this makes. And just allow the face to relax as much as you can, and let your hands hold it. Your hands have got it.
If you let me love you, I will always love you.
Good, Michaela. Cool. I'll shake it out for a second. Thank you for being brave and doing silly stuff with me. Okay, so what I heard there, well, I'd be interested in your experience of how that feels different in your mouth.
Oh, yeah, it's a different sound, and it's kind of focusing the sound more.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I would say that we're getting a little more warmth in the sound, a little more of the warmth I hear when you speak, and that's really lovely because it's also requiring less effort. So, can we try the same thing? And if imagine that you had a knob here that has on it is written consonant intensity. Right now you're chilling at around a 90%. Can you turn that down to like 40 and get real, like, imagine you just went to the dentist. You got a little Novocaine still in there, and you're gonna say this, but everything's just gonna be a little slushy. The idea is to allow it to still stay loose, and whatever sound comes out is fine. Yeah? So try one more time, that much, focusing on allowing that, on that sensation of lazy Novocaine face.
Hey, yeah, I will always love.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, let's do one more thing. So what I'm getting from you now is some sound that I feel it's opening up a little bit, out here at least. I want to bring back something that we did with Patty at the beginning. Can you take a big breath and just, with the feeling that you might have as soon as you're off camera and no one's looking at you anymore. There you go. Yeah. One more time, and pay attention to that free movement of air. How easy it is to let the air come out. As you breathe to sing, I'm gonna love you. We've got lazy face, and now we're just going to allow the air to move instead of having to make it. Try that, if you will.
If you let me love you, I will always love you.
Yeah. So we're getting more consistency of sound. We're at consonants turned way down. We're getting lots of consistency of sound. So now can we gently turn that consonant knob back up? But every consonant is going to be the lowest energy possible. L's, for example. Let me love you is a lot of effort. But all you need to do for an L is touch the tongue to the back of your top teeth. La 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 la. Yeah? Can we all try that? La 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 la.
La 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 la.
Good. Now do it the other way. La 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 la.
La 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 la.
More effort, right? All we need is just a gentle tap. La 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 la. Cool. So as you sing this line, we're going to bring back our consonants, but let's do them in as gentle a way as possible, or as low energy a way as possible.
If you let me love you, I will always love you.
Yeah. That last ooh, can you just sing you on that last ooh?
You.
Awesome. Okay. So imagine, if you will, that your lips are making are the length of a toilet paper tube. You. Awesome. Okay. Let's go even longer. Let's like paper towel roll tube.
You.
Yeah. Cool. Can we go in between those two? So we have you instead of you.
You.
Yeah. Good. Can you see yourself on the camera at the moment?
Yes.
Okay.
I can.
Okay. What shape are your lips making? As just watch the shape of your mouth as you go you.
You.
Can you make it look like an O shape more? Ooh.
You.
Try that again.
You.
Yeah, it doesn't need to be all the way out, but we do want it to be this sort of puckered shape, like you're about to smooch somebody on the cheek. You. Can you sing you through that shape?
You.
Awesome. I think we've got a little more tuck available. You. Yes. Okay. That sound is clean and buttery and rich and releases the jaw. So when you sing this line, and we're almost out of time, can you sing the whole line all the way through with that feeling of release in the face, and your oohs are going to be out here.
If you let me love you, I will always love you.
Yeah. Tell me what that feels like. Do you feel a difference?
I feel like it's a cleaner sound, and I think you described it as buttery. I feel like it's got more focus and less wiggle.
Yeah. Something that we get in. So thank you. Yeah, I think buttery is a great sound, or a great word for the sound that we're looking for, and that is coming out of you. I asked for that ooh in particular because that was coming out of the line and it didn't have the same lipid content as the rest of it. It wasn't quite as butterylicious. So, but yeah, ideally when we're singing baritone or we're singing most any other part, we just want a consistent wall of sound that's through a space that doesn't change a whole lot, so that we can link in with all the other parts around us and we don't have to constantly be shifting all over the place. Yeah? Wonderful work, Michaela. I'm really glad you're singing baritone. And
Thank you.
And you survived. You did great work today.
Appreciate it. Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much.
Absolutely. Thank you. So that is our 3 people. We have 5 minutes before we're done. Do we have any comments, positive comments, things we liked about Michaela's performance or work, or things that you'd like to say to me or ask of me? You've got 5 minutes.
I just wanted to say that I heard an interview with Tony Bennett, and he said he's always nervous and he goes with it.
Yeah.
If he's nervous, we're going to be nervous.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you for that. It's not something that goes away, and it's activation in the body.
Yeah, and he said he kind of sees the audience, that the audience sees him being nervous, and they kind of get behind him because of it. So he enjoys that part.
Yeah, we're just humans like everybody else there. If we can show them that we're human, then they get to relax and not have to pretend to be something more. Anything else from this fleet of baritones, this nerd of baritones, as you called it, Sue?
I have a question, or
Please,
I
what's
would
up, Patty?
ask. Yeah, could you repeat to me or to us again what you just closed with Michaela, and that was the basic job of the baritones?
So I would say that our job is to provide the musical tension and release in the barbershop sound, and by bringing our full resonant voice wherever we are in the range and playing counterbalance to the leads, their voice will come out, the ear will be drawn to the melody, but our job is to make sure that we're the glue in the quartet that is linking the harmony to the melody. And we do that by not hiding and giving our voices this clean, big paint roller of resonance.
Great, thank you.
Mm-hmm. That's how I think about it, at least. Anybody else have thoughts or questions about baritone? Yeah, Deborah, what's up? I can't hear you, Deborah.
I'm sorry, is this better?
Yes, it is.
Okay. I know this is for baritones. I'm a lead, but I got to tell you, I learned something from every single PVI that you did. And I appreciate the opportunity to be able to sneak in and sit in on all of these, even though they're for other voice parts.
Well, thanks, Deborah. And I really appreciate you bringing that up. And I'm going to take this opportunity to encourage all of us baritones and anybody else who's here with us, because baritone, like any other part, is something that we can identify with, but it is a role that we play. It is a hat we put on and can take off. And you are not defined by baritone. And the more that you explore and play with other parts, the more opportunities, the more things you will know about the part that you choose to sing and what your role is in connecting to the others. What we do is a whole bunch of duets that are all wrapped around a melody. And if we understand both ends of those duets, then we can do our job so much better. So I encourage you to step out of the baritone box and consider trying to sing, trying some bass or tenor or lead, and see what that feels like and what you can bring back home with you. Tags are a great way to do that. So thank you so much, everybody, for your time. It's been a pleasure working with you. And if you ever want to come down and visit on Wednesday nights, Pride of Portland is down at Tiger Community Friends Church, and doors are open to all. You'd be so welcome to come and visit, and we'd love to see you.
Thanks, Drew. See you tomorrow.
Thanks, everybody. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Thanks, Sue.
Uh,
Yes, thank you
Bye.
very much, Sue.
bye-bye.
See you later.